as part of our lead up to getting more integration done, we've got another integral of the day. If k is a positive number, find k if the integral from 4 to 1 of k plus root x over root x is 30. So the thing we've got to do here is not let the fact that we've done lots of hard integration by now probably cause us to lose sight of how to answer these. When there's one term in the denominator, it means that we can often simplify the situation quite a lot, and it's not as difficult as it first looks. So there's sort of two ways to handle this. So if I gave you a question like this and I said, can you have a go at integrating this? So you could think of it this way if you like. You could think of it as x to the 5 multiplied by x to the minus 1. And then you might see that we need to expand it out. X times x to the minus 1 will give you a 1. 1 minus 5x to the minus 1. In other words, it simplifies quite nicely. So this happens when you have just one term in the denominator. So we're going to do that now with our question. So you can do it that way, or you can think of dividing the whole thing through if you prefer. So this is the same as integrating from 4 to 1. 4, well, that means x to the half, doesn't it? And it's in the denominator, so it's a minus a half. So this is the same as kx to the minus a half plus 1. And we're going to integrate that with respect to x, and then we're going to set it equal to 30. So if we do that, what we're going to get, x is going to go to a half, and then we have the reciprocal is 2. So it should be 2k x to the half. If you quickly just test it, you'll see that that works. Plus an x. We're going to work all of this stuff out first, and then we're going to put the equals to 30 at the end. Okay, so let's start putting these numbers in. We'll simplify that as well afterwards, and then we'll set it equal to 30. So 2k, yep, fine. X to the half, so that's 4 to the half. That's a 2 plus a 4. So shall we just simplify that while we're here? So this is going to be 4k plus 4. Just check that. Yep, I'm happy with that. When we put 1 in, we are going to get 2k, and we're going to get 1 to the half. So this whole thing will be just 2k plus 1. So let's do that. That's going to be 2k plus 1. 4k minus 2k is 2k. 4 minus 1 is 3. And this is equal to our 30 from the start of the question. Okay, so take away 3 from both sides, 27. So k is 27 over 2. So for our integral today, the idea is that we have to be a little bit wary of making the integration harder than it needs to be. When we have just one single term in the denominator, we can divide through.